What's up, YouTube? This is Madcock83, and today we're doing another episode of Inside the Creator Studio. And today with us is Divisor from everyone's favorite, the Smart Moving mod. How's it going, man?
So far, so well.
Well, I generally give everybody the same questions, and the first one I always ask is, where did you pick the name Divisor from?
Well, okay, that's relatively easy. That comes from the computer game Unreal Tournament.
Okay.
There is in one of the single player levels in the tournament, there is a killer robot called Divisor as an opponent, and there I got the name from.
Nice. Well, give us a little overview in your words of the Smart Moving mod.
Okay, I mean, smart moving mod is just a little bit more than just walking, sneaking, running and jumping. Well, what I basically made this mod originally for was climbing. So you can actually grab into walls and, well, pull yourself up, but without just, well, moving the body upwards, irrelevant of what the surface of the wall is. So if there are gaps in the walls or something, if you can actually pull yourself up, if there was a real world, then you can pull yourself up. And then, well, crawling was added for getting into little holes. Then swimming, diving, and it ended up a smart moving mod. There is quite an evolution behind there.
Where did I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine by me.
Where did the idea for it come from?
The idea comes from an update for Minecraft that broke my ladders. You see, in the early beta stages of Minecraft, there was the possibility to build ladders by just laddering every second block.
I remember that.
It was irrelevant whether you were with your top part on a ladder or with the bottom part on a ladder or with both parts of your body on a ladder. You were just climbing up. And then the update, I think it was 1.5 dot something, that changed, and now you could only climb a ladder if your bottom part was on a ladder, which means that all these gap ladders did not work anymore, which was a good thing. But my ladder were not gap ladders. My ladders were normal ladders, just starting 2 blocks above the floor, so I could alternatively walk below them. So when I wanted to climb this ladder, I just jumped and climbed up, and when I didn't want, I just continued walking. And this did not work anymore, because to climb up, it had to work with the upper part of the body.
I remember when that update came out, the main thing I didn't like about it was if you were playing survival, you had to make more ladders. I think that's what a lot of people got.
No, that wasn't the problem. You could make the double amount of ladders for the same amount of resources in the update.
That's right.
It just should have avoided the concept of gapped ladders, but it also screwed up mine. So I first investigated by, well, I looked in the forums. Okay, many other people having the same problems. It's all about gapped ladders. Then I thought, okay, this problem could be solved more intelligent by, let's say, when you're just with the top part of your body above a ladder, you can only climb up slow. When you're with both parts above a ladder, you can climb up fast. When you're just with the bottom part of your body on a ladder, you can climb with a speed somewhere in the middle. This would have still discouraged gap ladders, because medium speed climbing, slow climbing, medium speed climbing, slow climbing, and with a complete ladder, fast climbing all the way. without disabling the gapped ladders immediately, and of course without disabling my special ladders that started 2 blocks above the floor. So I suggested that, but with not very much feedback, and so I decided to implement it into a mod myself. And that was this mod I named, let's see, it was the Smart Ladder Climbing Speed mod. I finally released 3 versions of it, and the last version already had the concept of climbing not only by ladders but also by gaps in the wall. And well, after that I thought, okay, that's much more than ladder climbing. I should rename it into Smart Climbing, so I did. And when I then finally added swimming and diving somewhere later, I finally renamed to Smart Moving.
How much time do you put into the mod? Let's say per week, how much time does it take to do updates? When, let's say, Minecraft updates, how long does it take you to get Smart Moving back out?
Not much, because I'm mostly relying on APIs here. Yes, mostly I just have to wait for MCP, then for Player API, which I do myself. Modloader MP, and then I'm fine.
That's what I was going to ask you about next. The Player API that you have, what's that about? What does that do for you?
What it is for me?
Or what does it do for somebody who downloads it and uses it?
Nothing. It's just gives other mods the possibility to override specific aspects of the player class dynamically.
Oh, alright.
It means if you just override a class in Java, you give it a new, you give an old function a new content. But of course you have this whole thing in a new class. That means other parts of the system which instantiate, which creates a new instance of the old class, doesn't get your new function. So I created Player API. So this concept of function overriding gets dynamic and also probably shared by different mods.
Gotcha. Okay.
So one mod can override this function, the other mod can override this function, and these 2 mods can both override this function in a specific order and call each other.
Alright. And what do you got planned for the future? Do you have any anything you can talk about? Any mods you have an idea for that you may implement in the future?
No, when it comes to mods, I'm more of a minimalist. I just take care of the mods I have, which is, well, Smart Moving, then the single player commands for Player API patch, and then of course Player API itself. I mean, I always have to think about all these mods need maintenance. They need to be updated to new Minecraft versions. And when I feel okay, I'm having this amount of time, let's say per week, for updating purposes. Then I have this time of week for adding new features, and then when there is not much left, I think I better think twice about having responsibility for a new mod.
I see. Is there any new features that you're working on that we may see in a future update?
Well, I have a huge list, but I'm currently working on nothing, actually. I mean, basically, what I am currently working on is a Player API for Bucket, another part of this maintenance work.
Well, with all the updates we're getting lately, 1.23, 2.4, and now they I believe the other day 1.25 snapshots are available. I'm sure just keeping up with Minecraft is keeping you busy enough.
Exactly, that's the point. And I also have to keep up with single player commands because of my patch. And well, it's many keeping up stuff right now. Not much time for additional features, sorry.
I can understand.
And I have a job too.
I remember Mojang announced once 1.0 came out that updates would slow down, but from what I've seen, they have not slowed down. It's just, you know, every month, beginning of the month, we get a new update, and I know that's keeping the mod creators community going, keeping them busy, just keeping up with updates.
Well, it wouldn't be that bad without the obfuscation.
Well, let's move it over a little bit. Tell me what got you into modding in the first place? What made you decide to create a mod?
I think I just mentioned that it was the update. Wait a minute, you mean modding in general?
Yeah, modding in general. What made you pick up coding and deciding to do that?
Oh well, I mean, I had I'm having coding experience for just a while now, but I started modding about 2 years ago, where I wrote a mod for Supreme Commander, a little bit balancing and stuff. I didn't publish it. I just distributed between my local friend community, and well, it wasn't much, but later on, when it came to Minecraft, I was relatively quick into thinking, okay, there's a possibility to mod this stuff, so let's mod it.
That's a good thing you did. I love smart moving. Tell us about you. Where do you live? What are your interests?
Well, my interests, well, computer games. Not so much in the last month because of my modding activities. Then there is, well, I do sports a little bit.
What kind of sports?
Running, jogging, name it however you want.
You like to stay fit, I guess. Like to stay.
Actually, I like to get some fresh air once in a while.
How much? I've talked to a lot of modders, and one question I like to ask them is how much time do you actually spend just for instance Minecraft? How much time do you spend just playing Minecraft? Because I've seen with a lot of modders, they get so into creating the mod and keeping it working right and doing all that they don't actually have the time to play the game that they're working on.
Same here. The only way I actually play Minecraft is when I test my mods.
That's one thing I find kind of sucks for the guys who create all these great mods that everybody likes to use. They don't actually get to enjoy stuff as much as the rest of us.
I enjoy creating mods more than playing Minecraft, so it's a sweet deal for me. I mean, if you don't enjoy making mods for Minecraft more than actually playing it, you should play more and mod less.
That makes sense. I mean, it becomes a...
In the end, it's just a game.
Do you have any... You mentioned you had a job. What's the day job? Can you tell us anything about that? What do you do?
I'm a programmer for a software company. Customer relationship management. Nothing game specific, absolutely not. But when I get home, I can sit in front of my computer and, well, see what's going on in the community.
Speaking of which, that's another one of my questions. How do you feel about the modding community in general? Like, do you do any work with other mod creators and
mostly only when there are conflicts. I mean, sometimes something interesting comes out of these problems, and sometimes it's just, well, a little bit polishing.
What about, how do you feel about do you get feedback from Smart Moving or Player API? Do you feel that the community gives you good ideas or good feedback?
Yes, I've implemented quite some features recommended to me. for example, the possibility to distribute the server configuration of Smart Moving to the clients, so that when the server guy says, okay, let's see, no climbing at my server, and the clients, all of them say, okay, I'll get my configuration from the server. It works that way. So really can't climb as long as you are logged into that server.
It's good. It's good that server owners have the ability to.
Yes, but it's relatively easy to work around from client side. So it's still a two-sided thing.
I believe that is pretty much all the questions I have. Do you have anything you'd like to add to anybody who views this? Anything you'd like to say?
Actually, no.
Do you have other than the Minecraft forums? Is there any other websites you'd like to throw out there? Any place anybody can come speak with you or see something else you've created?
No, sorry.
The Minecraft forums.
I'm just only active on my 3 Minecraft sites.
Right. Well, I believe that will do it. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, and hopefully this will give some people some inside info on you and understand the mod a little better. For Inside the Creator Studio, this is Madcock83 with Divisor. I appreciate you coming by again, and have a good day.
You too.